Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Green Lotus. I am Kavita and I hope you all had a great April. And let's begin with the flip through of my bullet journal for the month of April. I enjoyed making the theme of cosmos and the universe and different styles for the expense tracker, the mood tracker, and I enjoyed writing my gratitude around the moon and the others. This is the cover page for the month of May, and let me show you how I made it. I've always dreamed of having a patio with a Zen vibe, bamboos, pebbles, fountain, and the Buddha. So this month was a good chance for me to paint my dream patio. I started with the bamboos, just drawing straight brush strokes and adding on the details. I had referred several photographs of bamboo in Google and I always needed reference to paint. These days being the photos instead of the painting itself. I found it too bright, so I darkened it with a little bit of the dark green color, and this also added some depth and dimension. Then adding in the leaves and detailing the leaves and more leaves. And on the ground I wanted it to be covered in wood chips, so it will add a nice texture. It was fun painting this, just small strokes of different colors in different random places. As you see, I painted that pebble and the grass, but it did not go well with the pagoda, which was so big for the page. So I had to change my plan and took a piece of paper and painted grass on it and added the tall version of the pagoda. I'm sorry for the reflection of the ring light on my table. Now, to add the month May, I decided to go with the lantern and stuck with my handy dandy foam squares for some depth. Here is how I made the pagoda. I first sketched it on the piece of watercolor paper and then used the grey gouache paint and made a monochromatic painting with the dimension and cut to its shape with the X-Acto knife. This was very difficult to do as it's the 300 GSM watercolor paper. I made this for the cover page, but it did not go as per the plan, so I added it to the page where my calendar was going to go. I wanted to stick to the bamboo and the pagoda theme, but then my mind and thoughts took a tour to Japan and brought so many Zen elements into the journal. And moreover, this was the month for cherry blossoms and it will be perfect over the pagoda. Whatever, I just enjoyed watercoloring directly on the journal page, and here it's how it turned out. For the expense tracker, I went with the classic calendar and will be filling in the expenses for every day. I tried to write the days of the week in Japanese, but the entire word was so complicated, so I took the first letter of every day. And on the other page, stacking rocks with a flower on the top, so zen. And I added my the quote for the month: what you do should not define who you are. Who you are should define what you do. Here comes my favorite, the mood tracker. I have seen people drawing 30 tiny different succulents, and the shades of the green depends on the mood of the day. And here on my journal, to carry on with the Zen vibe of Japan, here comes the bonsai plant. And bonsai is an Asian art form using cultivation techniques to produce small trees in containers that mimic the shape and scale of the full-size trees. I enjoyed making this and can't stop myself from adding details to it. So I added lots of details to the pot, and my happy days will have flowers on the bonsai, whereas my tired and dull and sad days will have no flowers on them. I want to make sure every day is a good day in the month of May, because I wanted to add flowers to all these little cuties. I will add the close-up pictures at the end of the video. As you see, I'm not good at hand lettering directly on the journal paper without practicing it on the scrap paper. So I didn't like the word highlight that I wrote. So here comes my savior, the washi tapes. And it is also a good hack to just cover up all the mistakes that you made on the journal. And for me to write down my gratitude, I decided to go with the yin yang, keeping up with the Zen theme. This represents good and bad, and I got nothing to do with the meaning of it, but just thought it would be nice to write on the yin yang. And here is my flip through. I enjoyed making this month's spread. It was so colorful and so much of art. I added a column for social media for my YouTube and Instagram, so that I take it serious and make some progress. I added one more quote about gratitude. Gratitude is not an attitude. Gratitude is something that flows out of you when you are overwhelmed by what has been given to you. And I hope you enjoyed watching my video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.